Hello everybody, my name is Lucas and welcome back to the YouTube Minecraft series. I know it's been a long time. A couple of housekeeping things to get out of the way before we get into Minecraft. The Elder Scrolls music you heard me use in the first 5 episodes has been unauthorized by Bethesda. They have said you do not have the permission to use the music for your videos. So I am using Dream Beats by Harris Heller. I will link the YouTube playlist down in the description if I remember. Also, projects will be getting a lot further apart. It's just, sure, I could have recorded a video in between this one and the last, but it would have been uninteresting. But we've got a lot of things to go over, so let's get right into the business. First thing that catch your eye is that over there, so let's go take a look. This is the bigger than John Bam's bamboo farm right here. This thing produces just over 300 stacks of bamboo per harvest. So let's go over some of the redstone really quick. So this switch right here controls the hopper minecarts. So if we flick that, you'll see them come by. And then over here, we have a very basic hopper system. So if a minecart picks up items, here they are. I'm just going to disable that really quick. If, hopper has a minecart, or hopper minecart has an item, this will trigger, causing it to shut off the redstone torch, causing it to shut off the repeater, so that way it stays on the rail. Now, the hoppers then unload in the chests, which then unload into these hoppers, which then, there's one on both sides. You can see here by the split. They split evenly in both directions, and they go into a extremely slow hopper dropper clock. So they get fired, and there's a water elevator back there, which you probably can't see because of the quality of the video, and because of it being dark. But yeah, so they split, and then they get launched up. And then if we check out the storage system, I made it magenta due to one of my viewers. Shout out to you, Kristen. Bamboo comes up here and goes in the hopper. And this one was built first. So I think I've harvested 4 times. Oh, the lag. Oh, come on, Minecraft. We've got this. I think this is full too. Yeah, is this full? No, this is starting to get filled up. So we've got 5, 10, 15, 25 chests of double chests of bamboo just on this side alone, plus the hoppers. The main reason I needed this was for scaffolding, although I didn't anticipate building a bamboo farm this big. Right, with the double dropper clocks. The harvesting system is pretty simple too. It's just a maxed out flying machine, which obviously chops down the bamboo. And then over here, you can see the minecart system, which they're just off the rails right now, and as soon as we activate the switch, they'll get pushed back. And then that's the returning mechanism. It's an observer facing outwards with a trap door on top, a repeater set to 2 ticks, and a redstone on top of the obsidian. So that's the first thing that probably caught your eye. If you remember from last episode, there were no villagers in here. But now we have a booming population of villagers. Look at these guys, as well as we've got some of the main ones. We've got Mending for 22, Silk Touch, Efficiency 5, and our 2 cartographers for trading glass. I will probably keep expanding these to Unbreaking 3, Protection 4, just if I need something for a tool, I'll save it. These 3 will definitely end up being sort of the overlord villagers that rule all of the others, because they are they are really good trades. Efficiency 5, mending I'm gonna need, and silk touch is always good, just in case I break pickaxes and stuff I need to have. Backups. Also, in between this episode and last, we built an iron farm. It's Doc M77's 1.14.4 iron farm, but the thing is we made some improvements. Also built an ice boat road out to 00, but it's a Doc M77's design. You can look it up on YouTube. Just search Doc M77 iron farm. But we had to make a couple of improvements because in 1.15.2 the villagers do not sleep fast enough if they're just scared by the zombie. So basically they need separation of sight between the zombie and themselves in order to be able to sleep. Another thing is it's not completely finished because some iron golems do hit the side barriers and then they come off. So we're gonna have to sort these guys all out soon. Just stand here and just start whacking them with a sword. So this is the main design. I built it in spawn chunks so it works anywhere I'm in the overworld. And I currently disabled it because I have a crap ton of iron. I completely forgot I disabled it. But basically, every time there's a daylight sensor trigger, this fires and it triggers a pulse extender that basically works by just extending the pulse through these repeaters and blocks. There is such thing as a hopper pulse extender, which I just became aware of and built in my mob farm. I'll show you guys that soon. These are all carpeted, so iron golems can't spawn. Basically, it triggers blocks these pistons to fire out every time the daylight sensor detects an update, which is a lot more often than it should be, in my opinion. So that gives them enough time at nighttime to go to sleep. Because in order for villagers to spawn an iron golem, they need to sleep within 20 minutes and work within 20 minutes. And I believe at 1.16 they got rid of the working requirement. Also, fun fact, I'm recording this the second day of 1.16 launch, but I'm still in 1.15.2 just to let all of the bugs get ironed out. That's not get it because we're at an iron farm. That's a lot of golems. Anyways, so that's the iron farm. Doc M77 design once again, with some slight modifications, pulse extenders. Also, what I just recently finished was a mob farm of my own doing. Also, I will be doing a separate video on all of the redstone that I've planned to use for the mob farm because it would take 20 minutes for me just to explain my thought process behind what I did. I'll give you guys a short rundown of all of that. Also, that's the ice block road to the Ocean Monument Project, which the next episode I did say in hindsight that would be the sand drop. That is not the case because of the things are just taking a long time. That's a wandering trader. And let's go check out the wandering trader. If anything else, he gives me 2 free leads. Useless. Alright, I was interrupted there. Anyways, these are all useless. Free leads! Sidetracked in the episode. Did I pick him up? Yes. So this is the 4-module flushing mob farm. So originally, by the sloped downhill thing, I'm assuming you could see that I was going for water. The mobs are going to fall off, water, and then they come down here to the magma blocks, take damage, and then go into the items would go into the storage. That was all great and all, but creepers, the dang little buggers, they would essentially hold the spacebar and be just fine. Also, witches don't take damage from magma blocks, as I learned. So, why please? Oh my goodness. Okay, this is one thing I also hate about this collection system. Why? And now the redstone. So if you guys don't know the premise of a fleshing wild farm, basically things spawn and then water from a bucket goes boom and just pushes them off the edge and they fall and die from taking fall damage. But, jump cut again, but I wanted to do something special, and so I wanted to have the mobs, instead of just dying from fall damage and having like a hopper minecart pick them up or whatever, I wanted to have them fall down and die by the magma blocks. But because of witches and creepers and spiders, which just climb up the walls, silly buggers, I thought, you know, let me do them the traditional way. Build a nice square, and then collect them all in the middle, and then have them fall in one spot. But then, that would be hard to transport to the item sorter I built. But then I'd have to deal with stupid water physics, because them creating source blocks and having them flow the right way. And plus, trying to build with downhill sloped water in the sky isn't the most useful thing. Especially with an area as big as you know, what I'm doing. So I decided to do this monstrosity, which I will discuss the redstone in the next video, or in a video coming out either the same day I'm recording this or the next day. Stay tuned for that. It's a whole just don't even try to understand it in this video. It's not worth explaining it all. But don't worry, I have not forgotten about the sand drop. It's just everything is taking too long. I built a bamboo farm that is way too big for what I need it. I'm thinking about building a super smeltery, or at least a mini super smeltery, something to use up the bamboo, because we're already almost full on storage. And I'm a bit, do I just wait? Do I just build, you know, the big super smelter? But then that would require a whole nother bamboo farm. Or maybe we build a big super smelter, but we just have like a little tiny bamboo farm that just constantly produces bamboo. Because if I want to expand the size of the bamboo farm, it cannot be this design, because of the backlog of the hopper minecarts, and the dropper clock system would have to be replaced with just hoppers pulling them out of the hopper minecarts. Plus this lags the game a whole lot, so my large-scale bamboo farm is going to be a lot like the large-scale sugarcane farms with observers and pistons pushing out like that, instead of a flying machine. I cannot talk today. Also, we built this thing right over here, which is just I wanted to build something with smooth stone. Don't know what to do with it. Let me know in the comments down below what I should do with this building. It's a building with sort of a nice roof. Also, we built this thing with the help of Twitch chat. I think it looks pretty cool. It uses the emerald blocks as a nice pop, as well as the little gold badge on the ender chest. Uses all sorts of stone and got wood and gravel, and I've sort of tried to go light colors are staying in and dark colors are going out. I think it's pretty cool. And all of my farms have been transitioned over to potatoes. I didn't just punch potatoes. Wow, regular potatoes take half a hunger. Wow, that's some great food right there. Also, we've gotten wither skeletons. Oh, I have made huge progress. I didn't even write this in my notes. I have made huge progress on the nether fortress. The wither skeleton run around and just whack things with your sword farm. So I'm gonna make a jump cut, and I'll let you know when I get there. Alrighty, so we have arrived at the nice big enormous platform that now is our wither skeleton farm. As you can see, I've almost I'm almost done building this platform to what I wanted it to be. This obviously isn't going to be our long-term wither skeleton farm. I plan to do a whole 256 by 256 by 128 hole, completely eradicate every single block that you see except the bedrock, and then do something cool with the walls and build a super efficient, probably will build a super efficient wither skeleton farm, but the wither skeleton farm will also be a generic nether fortress / nether farm. Maybe we could make the nether fortress farm and the generic like pigment farm toggleable. Oh my goodness. What is going... I'm being ganged up. I don't have a bow. That went right through you! Alright, obviously we have a gas problem. Because I don't have a bow, because I died in the end. Long story. Oh, there's two of you. That's why. Okay, you know what? Oh, I'm gonna die. Jeez. So that's the progress on the wither skeleton farm, as we were getting ear raped by ghasts, as you do apparently. But I sort of slipped it in the beginning. 1.16 is now out. So if you guys have been paying attention to the lore of the world any single bit, that means we can start working on the desert castle, which I have officially decided on what I'm going to do with it. I don't know if I explained this in the last video, but it is going to house, I think I did, it's going to house every single Minecraft item there is that can be attained in block form in this area right here. And looking at it in retrospect, it's a little smaller than I thought it was. I mean, it seems pretty small to house every single item in the game, but we're going to erect a castle around it. I haven't touched this. It's still the same old, haven't implemented the block switcher and all that. Here I was fooling around with some designs. This is actually the same shape as another building that I showed in this episode today. Let me know in the comment section which build is shaped like that. But that's going to... I think I've covered all of my plan. Oh, also, next episode will definitely be filmed in 1.16 because I plan on doing just once a month Minecraft updates for you because of progress. It just takes a long time. Obviously, if there's a big event, whatnot, if there's a question, if all of a sudden Minecraft loses 80% of its players overnight, all the controversy, will you be sticking with Minecraft, blah 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 blah, I'll answer that. But slime farm in the next episode, that's another biggie. My mining area, the beacon that you can see, probably, maybe, the beacon over there, down below, I've dug out a big area for that. So hopefully in the next episode I can show you the slime farm. I can say we've moved to 1.16 and the castle outline with where items are gonna go, and maybe I'll start working on sort of a path for the items to follow through, because I want to have a shulker unloading station as well as just a general item storage and all that. So it's going to be big. That project, the castle, along with the item sorter, I officially plan on having complete by 2030. That includes the whole castle, plus the village, the underground village, as well as the item sorter, which we might outgrow that building, so I might have to come up with cheeky expansions. Maybe, I don't know, if they add more items to the game, we might build another item sorter that includes all the blocks that we don't have and all that jazz. But those are the plans for right now. But as for the episode, it has eclipsed 20 minutes, nice flying skills by the way, which I believe has made it officially the longest Minecraft episode I have made. But that's gonna do it for me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Also, I stream pretty much whenever on twitch.tv/RuDog12. Link is in the description. Come by, ask me questions about the world. I don't exclusively stream Minecraft, but I stream Minecraft 50% of the time, I'd say. I still label myself as a variety streamer, as well as the lowest quality stream on Twitch, who recently reached Twitch affiliate. So if you want to come by, say hi, let me know how you're feeling, spam some TTS for a bit, all that fun jazz. Hop by and annoy me. But that's going to do it for me. Hope you guys have enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you in the next one.